Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here. So, I'm attempting something a little bit different here. I am attempting to, for the first time, record audio on two separate tracks. So that's a little bit easier to mix properly. But, we're back here. Of course, I'm going to let y'all see Andre, of course. Hello, buff man. Now, we do have a little bit of a chunky-wunky episode here. Also, why you're only getting one a week this time. This is I believe this is the second to last area comparison episode. The last one will be during I believe there's a section in the final for the final boss that we need to do a comparison to. But but here's the plan for the day. And here's the plan for future episodes and those whole shenanigans while we go in place. Alright, but last episode we took care of Secret's quest and all of that stuff. Now, this episode we're going to be taking care of St. Aldrich of the Deep, which is where you'll be going, I believe. We're taking care of St. Aldrich of the Deep, and we will be progressing we'll be taking care of Demon Ruins. Depending on how much time we have left, because I don't want to make the gameplay of this gameplay section like super long. Also, still here. I don't want to make it super ridiculously long because we do have a lot of lore to cover. But if we have enough time after the old Demon King, then we will go ahead and at least start Lothar Castle. So the plan for these next few episodes is for now, we're going to be skipping Nameless King, Consumed Osiris King, or the Consumed King, or whatever, Osiris, or whatever his name is, and we're also going to be skipping Yurix Gundyr for now. I don't know if I'm actually going to go back and kill Yurix Gundyr in the darkness, because you've already seen him, he's just more aggressive. But we're going to skip them for now. We're going to leave those for basically the end of the game. We're going to go through, just because I want to defeat a lot of the bosses with Sigurd's armor on, and I would like the Ring of Favor +3, which is in Dreg's Heap, but we can't reach that until the end of the game. And so we're going to go through Lothar Castle, hopefully all in one go, in the next episode, and defeating the Lothar Princes. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to progress into DLC territory. Again, the DLC lore, we are not covering until both DLCs are done. We're just not doing it. So, that's kind of the plan. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Dark Souls 3 done before I don't know if we're going to be able to do, I don't know if we're going to be able to finish Dark Souls 3 before the end of the month. I'm going to try my best to, though. Also, he's here. Oh yeah, this is where you get Ring of Favor. Be careful, there are 2 Sullivan's Beasts down here, but you can join his Covenant. I believe he wakes up, but he only offers spells, from what I remember. We are not going to join any Covenants until Cirrus's quest is, until we have Cirrus during the Dragon Slayer armor thing. Not quest. Also, I kind of don't exactly remember where to go to get to the upper floor. But we do actually have, this is probably going to be the biggest episode, at least probably the most important episode for our playthrough in terms of lore. It just simply is. So this ladder is massive, but we are going to try our best to get to the upper floor areas. We have a lot of area comparison stuff to do. A lot. And we unfortunately don't necessarily have a quote-unquote God mode for Dark Souls 1, so that is kind of a... I don't think we're going the correct way. Yeah, that's just a fact of the matter. Okay, we have to, there has to be something here. Like, there has to be something here, but there, oh, there's a lever. Oh my god, I'm used to the levers being, like, here about, but, okay, I'm an idiot. We're not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what next year can bring, but my problem is Destiny 2 has usually had gameplay down to a pact. However, in my opinion, I don't really find Destiny 2's gameplay to be particularly interesting anymore. Because Titans have really been playing the exact same for a really, really long amount of time. And it's one of those situations where it's just, keep in mind, Titans really only have ever had 2 times where we've really had a major gameplay change, and both of those were a result of an exotic. The first one that I remember, of course, being... First one that I particularly remember is Curse of the Falling Star, and that just made people use Thunder Crash. That was it. And Pyrogales. That's pretty much it. Even Strand kind of plays very similarly to Arc does. And Prismatic is in a god-awful state for Titan at least. And yes, it is the most used one, but it's like, goddamn. So I don't think this is unlocked. No. This should be able to be... I can't open that? We're screwed. And don't worry, I will be talking about certain characters that are technically here. But, again, these are things going to be discussed when we get to area comparisons and that sort of thing. Oh, I don't like the sound effects. But yeah, I think I will be coming back to Destiny 2 when, I think I will be coming back to Destiny 2 whenever the new expansion type stuff comes out, because I think it is a little bit interesting. However, I do want Wrath of the Machine. I need Wrath of the Machine back. I am curious if there is something wrong with Wrath of the Machine coming back due to... Oh my goodness. Ooh, what is that? That's unlocked. We can go ahead and we can progress. I don't know where the actual NPC summons are, is the problem. We're gonna put in some work to figure that out here. I'll try not to die in the process. That is disgusting. Yeah, she's not out here. I don't know how I survived that. Ooh! Ching! Okay, we got there. Oh, we do need to actually travel back to Violent Shrine. To make sure that we talk to, that one woman. I forgot what her name. I forgot what her name. I forgot what Giant's Coal does exactly.
Ah, tis good, wasn't it?
Oh, we'd never
What
give
would
him
a
Sage's
person
Coal?
do? Ma, seems like ages passed. I imagine I missed my thanks. I'll be sure this. I'll be. It's but us.
But I believe this lets you go all the way up to, um, Titanite chunks and slabs. I think that's what it does.
Pretty beaker.
Pretty be careful. Oh, hello, you're back.
Oh, hello. It go on.
Do you have anything interesting? Not really.
Goodbye.
Oh, no, we need to go this way.
Speak thy desire, honorable Lord of Hollows.
We don't need to purchase anything from her. Let's go talk.
Greetings, our lord and liege. Good tidings. Thy spouse is ready. But the girl awaits
Oh.
thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor Londo. So thou mayst a true monarch become. Greeting, good time. The time the girl. So thou. Till we meet again, may the dark.
Oh, okay. By the way, doing the Henri's quest line will disable her from, I believe it's, Aldrich. I believe it nullifies Aldrich's thing. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep's fight. Okay, we actually have to go back down. What? There it is. As if he had to have came from the wrong side. Oh, oh! I got a little scared there. I got a little scared. Gotta go down here. Yeah, keep in mind, last episode there is a statue here of Gwen, so you just have to hit that and it'll unlock for you. Oh, and here's the pilgrim.
Welcome, our gracious lord. Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. Please, take the sword of avowal. May you be the truest lord of Londo yet.
Of a vowel. And here we are. Here's Henri of the Stora. There's that little cutscene. And then we have to talk to, whatever her name is at the thing. The pilgrim has served us her purpose. And we get the chameleon spell there, which is interesting. Very interesting. But, yeah, that was the pilgrim that would have tried to assassinate. I don't know why we just don't use Homeward Bone. That was the pilgrim that assassinates. Go to the shrine. Assassinates Henri. By the way, he should have gone adventuring.
If the tales are 20. I am. I am.
I'm about to say, bro, you are not supposed to be here.
Ah, our lord and liege. I presume my holy vows are sworn? Wonderful. Now thou art the true and deserving Lord of Hollows. With the spouse, the strength to claim the fire is thine. Thy lordship, I prithee wrest the fire from its mantle. I, Uria,
Is her name.
all Londo, embrace thy impending lordship. Our Lord, and I prithee, when the moment comes, the age of fire, the gods of our Lord. Oh, when the other god, be safe, our Lord and liege.
Okay. Now, quick thing we gotta do is we gotta go back actually to, we have to go back to that spot now. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring it back, bring the thing back up and go back down. Alright, now we get to go ahead and go back down. And this will be the last time we do that. And that, pretty much, we don't have anything else to do to get the Lord of Hollows ending. By the way, something I will say, almost none of the Dark Souls 1 bosses really have much to do with Dark Souls 3. There are really, being realistic, there's really only a very select few that are. And this is mostly talking about Lords of Cinder. Like, Gravelord Needle almost has nothing to do with anything in this game. Same with Seeds of Scaleless has very light things to do with the game. And the other ones like Bed of Chaos and Four Great Kings, so for the Four Kings, they also don't really have much to do with this game. The only one that really does is Lord Gwyn, but that's also because he, you know, he's the grandpappy of them all. Like, right? He's how everything started. That being said, some of the bosses do have some relevance. For example, at least in the DLC, Artorias does have some to do. Okay, we can go through. We don't have Henri for this. Oh my god! Gonna teleport. Behind this pillar. Let's back away. We should probably maybe have Carthos Rouge, honestly. Okay. Change elements. Just gotta watch him for patterns. Oh, it follows! Oh, it follows! Oh my god, it follows! Holy shit! Back away. Can we just stand behind here? It's gonna follow for quite a while. Oh my god! Holy shit! Yeah, we are GGs. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, out of curiosity, do I really have much lightning? But oh, I do have Carthos Rouge, so I could try to use that. Okay, interesting. Alright. Not me, bitch. Oh, we still don't do as much damage as I thought we would. Here we are. Okay. Oh, he's summoning meteors. No way she's dead already. No way she's dead already. Bruh. He's gonna come back out, so that's why we're running so far. Oh, wow, I forgot he did that. I am surprised we survived that. There we are. Alright. There is the Demon King dead. Okay, but now we can go ahead and travel to Violent Shrine. Okay, I think what do we do here? And then we're gonna focus on damage here now. At least for a little bit. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna put a few points into dexterity. Oh, first, before I do anything else, let me go ahead and show y'all what the old Demon King gets you.
Aha, so.
There, Bed of Chaos Vestiges. It's a spell, and also a weapon. Here, Old King's Great Hammer.
Treat the
Which we can't really use.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then taken.
We're gonna level up here. We are going to... Well, hold on a second.
Farewell, Ashmaid.
Bruh. I guess he is technically speaking an earlier boss, so I guess it's fine. But like, damn.
Welcome, host. Very well, then taken. Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, there was nothing I could do there. Oh. Damn. Damn. Oh my god, we died instantly. Okay. Great. Which we can get one shot here, by the way. I don't like him, how he throws up projectiles. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, we are not doing as much damage as I would like. Just being honest here. Yeah, I'd rather be doing more damage now. Oh my god. Oh no, you fucking bitch. I hate that fucking spell. Come on. Oh, sorry, I'm concentrating here. I have to prevent him from casting. Let's go! We got him! We got him! We got him! We got him! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh my god! Oh my god, we did it! Holy shit, we did it!
Unkindled one,
I
the fire fades and awaits its one last lord.
Wait,
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
no! No! I gotta get back to this arena.
Please save his soul.
I forgot that there was a cutscene there? Like, what? Oh, okay, so in previous playthroughs, also, we're not doing this. No, oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are not doing this. Hell to the no. We are not doing this. Absolutely not. So, last time I played this game through, at least through, to Aldrich Sand of the Deep, I activated, Dancer Boreal Valley's, boss fight. So, yeah. So I was kind of surprised by that cutscene, because I think it only plays if you haven't activated Dancer Boreal Valley. So Aldrich gives you a side spell. And a bow.
Treat the fire.
And of course we are going to use his soul to gain more souls. Oh, yeah, we need this one. Okay, now we can level up here.
Welcome. Very well. Then take.
We're gonna level HP up to 30.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
Yeah, then leveling HP up to 30. We're gonna stop that there. I think stamina we're gonna level up to 20. Also, let me put back on my previous armor. I'm fine with leaving the legs as they are, though. Oh, okay, we do have that bonfire. Okay. I am so glad we still have that bonfire. Oh my goodness, I was a little worried there that we didn't have that bonfire. Because we need to go up here. And of course, this is where Gwendolyn would be in Dark Souls 1. There's a reason why she's not, and well, so you have the Sun Princess there. But you'll kind of see why later on. When I just want to start talking about lore as to why. At least in my opinion. But yeah, alright. However, though, I do believe that's going to do it for the gameplay section of this video here. We will start, of course, the next episode fighting. We will, of course, be starting the next episode taking down Dancer Boreal Valley. I don't know. We're going to try our best to, but I am not completely sure if I'm actually going to be able to get to the Lothric Princes. Just because the area is quite large that we're going to. There's quite a lot we actually have to do there. So we're going to try our best to go and progress through to get towards the Lothric Princes. Then, of course, after Lothric Princes, so we're gonna go, um, we're gonna take care of the first DLC first, depending on where Dreg's Heap is. I forget, but I believe it is the final area. We're gonna try to pick up Lord's Flavor +3 first, try to equip Sigurd's armor. We're gonna go take care of the first DLC, not gonna discuss the lore or anything like that. And, you know, we're gonna work our way from there after Lothric Princes. But that note, thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna pass you over to Lorme. Alright everyone, this is Lorme here. Now, we're going to be discussing some lore here dealing with Anor of Astora. In the background gameplay, you're going to be seeing area comparisons. We're going to start with the Demon Ruins, all that stuff, then we're going to move to Anor Londo. Along when we get to Anor Londo, we'll mention Aldrich Sand at the Deep, and Anor of Astora. But here we're going to mention the old Demon King here. The Demon Ruins, some people believe it's Ash Lake, which is what you're seeing in the background currently. However, I personally do not believe that that Demon Ruins is Ash Lake. I just don't. It literally has the exact same name in Dark Souls 1, no Demon Ruins. So there really is no reason for it to be Ash Lake when it's kind of by the same name. Now, a couple of reasons as to why, you know, Demon Ruins is Ash Lake is, one, a lot of Pyromancy tomes are there, and Pyromancy is heavily tied to Lost Izalith, and yes, I do know you reach Ash Lake by going in a special spot. I believe it's... Actually, no, it's not in Lost Izalith. You don't get there through Lost Izalith, I believe you get through it through one of the garden areas. Either way, they're not the same area. And as you can see, it's Demon Ruins. And another piece of evidence is in the old Demon King's arena. In his arena are the carcasses of the all of the demons that are in Lost Izalith, and also Quilana's body, her corpse, can be found in Demon Ruins, which of course y'all will be seeing when y'all see Dark Souls 3's gameplay, but only when you see the Dark Souls 3 stuff. But they're the same area. They just are. The old Demon King is basically the last of a dying race, essentially, of the demon race. They have been dying out for quite some time. Gwen and them were already fighting the demon race, but that fight against the demon race continued to persist. But, also, I apologize if you hear anything in the background. There's not much I can do to control that. But, so, you know, you have the Demon Ruins stuff, right? You have Demon King, and he's kind of, you know, burning out, right? There are very, very few demons left. The demon that's actually on top of Farron Keep shares a very similar model to the Asylum demons, which is a demon you see at the beginning of the game of Dark Souls 1. You can also go back to that area to get the Painted World stuff, but also you see, like, I believe it's the Great Sage. I believe that's what the boss is. The Great Fire Sage, I believe that's what the boss is called. But you see him later on in Demon Ruins as well. So that's something of note there. Now, of course, I'm not really going to get into Quilana's lore or anything like that. She was diseased, and she just ends up dying at some point. It just is what it is. It's one of the is what it is situations. But that also kind of wraps up, Demon Ruins. So now we're going to go ahead and get into Anor Londo. Alright, so now we're going to discuss Anor Londo and what, you know, all that entails. So the Firekeeper here that we see here, we actually we pick up her armor. We literally pick up her armor in Dark Souls 3. We literally pick up that armor. Now, of course, in the background, you're going to be seeing that background gameplay. Now, we do have to go back to Dark Souls 1, you know, to discuss a little bit so that we can lead up to Dark Souls 3 and where we're at currently. First and foremost, canonically speaking, at least in my opinion, my personal opinion, I do believe that somebody else, not us, killed Gwendolyn. At least Gwendolyn's illusion. Gwendolyn is an illusion. Fact of the matter. Big-breasted woman chilling on the couch is an illusion. Who would have thought? But, so kind of what happens, which you might see later on, is when you defeat her, when you destroy her illusion, Gwendolyn speaks to you, and it basically turns to night, essentially. And there you can try to fight him, which I didn't really bother doing, so y'all won't be seeing that. But, outside of that, you need a special ring in order to get to his boss arena. But he'll pop out, right? And it's pretty obvious that Gwendolyn popped out at some point. It did. So, Guinevere, did I say Gwendolyn? I mean, Guinevere, I remember if I misspoke, but Guinevere's illusion had to have been broken by someone, just not necessarily us. I don't believe, at least. I personally don't think that it was us that would have broken that illusion. So somebody else did at that point in time, then turned it into night. This is also backed up by where the Firekeeper's armor is placed. It's nowhere close to being the correct spot. It would have been on the elevator, or like a little bit, or like at the base of the stairs, if it was indeed us that made it turn into night. I just don't, it definitely would have had to have happened quite a while after we lit the flame. Or after we kindled the flame. And we had to have kindled the flame, otherwise we would have reached an age of darkness. But it is possible somebody else could have lit the flame after that, so it's kind of one of those situations. But, you know, going back to what I was saying earlier, right? So, that had Gwendolyn, at some point in time, came out, turned the sky dark, and that's why it's night in Irithyll Boreal Valley. Irithyll Boreal Valley is basically kind of in the distance. We don't see any exact landmarks, because it is structured a little bit differently, but we do know that it was right by Londo. Now, moving onward to Dark Souls 3, we meet Anri of Astora first at the kind of at the beginning of the Crucifixion Woods area. And essentially, she's on a mission, her and Horus are on a mission to make sure that, say, like, Aldrich of the Deep is dead. Making sure that he's dead. So we're like, okay, cool. We're gonna help him along, you know, we go ahead, we get to Deacons of the Deep, where Aldrich is supposed to be buried. The Deacons are there to help to guard his body. And they're also there to kind of partake in his dark rituals. Now, after, you know, we have Anri and Horus help us, at this point, Horus is kind of, in my opinion, Horus has kind of recognized that we're helping Anri more than he is, so he kind of goes hollow, he loses his purpose. When you get to... Also, that's where they find out that he's not actually there. That Aldrich, the Saint of the Deep, is not there. So, you know, we see Anri at Catacombs of Karthus. So, I don't know why I said that weird. So, however, you can go down to the Demon Ruins to see Horus. They are already hollowed. You have two options here. You can kill him or not kill him. If you do not kill him, and tell Anri that he is there, he will kill Anri. If Horus is dead, you will see, and you tell Horus, if you tell Anri Horus's location, Anri will go there and she'll become hollow because she lost her purpose. Now, after we get there, if you don't tell her, it doesn't matter if you kill Horus or not. Just don't tell her. After you kill High Lord Wolnir, she will move to Church of Yorshka. There is a pilgrim there that is hidden, waiting to assassinate Anri of Astora because she's built up some hollowing. Because she doesn't know where Horus is at, so she's kind of losing her way. The pilgrim, if you kill the pilgrim there, it immediately nullifies the Lord of Hollow's ending. So we decided not to do that. However, if you don't, Anri will help you out in the St. Aldrich of the Deep fight. Now, also, when we get to, you know, we move a little further along. After we go ahead, we progress through Anor Londo, we get to the stairs and everything. Once we talk to Yuria of Londor, which, by the way, we'll get into more of her and the Lord of Hollow's ending when we get to that ending. Talk to her, we come back, we participate in the ritual behind an illusionary wall that essentially we absorb all of Anri's built up hollows, essentially marrying her in kind of a twisted way. Because, you know, in marriage, you basically are supposed to become one person, and we did absorb Anri of Astora. So, technically speaking, sort of a pseudo marriage. But also keeping in mind, weird shenanigans. Now, when we go to St. Aldrich of the Deep, I don't remember whether or not Anri actually has a cutscene with them. I'm pretty sure she doesn't. But also, Anri will be the reverse of whatever gender you picked as your character. So keep that in mind. So for some of your playthroughs, Anri might be a he. For our for this channel's playthrough, she's a she. Now, after we kill St. Aldrich of the Deep, I believe Anri will be hollowed at that point, I believe. Because she has completed her task. Now, a couple of things here. First and foremost, St. Aldrich of the Deep was a cannibal. He ate children, and orphans specifically. Anri and Horus are both orphans, and they managed to escape Aldrich of the Deep's clutches, basically. After gaining a bunch of power by kind of through eating orphans, because Aldrich wanted to become a Lord of Cinder really badly, and he felt like the only way to do that was to become powerful. He would eventually inhabit the body of Dark Sun Gwendolyn. But it's also kind of why, in my opinion, something shenanigans happen with Guinevere and that sort of thing. Now, when we see Aldrich of the Deep, this is also why the top of his body is Dark Sun Gwendolyn, and also why the music is pretty reminiscent of Dark Souls 1. Both the old Demon King and Aldrich both kind of have that Dark Souls 1-esque music. And the reason being is because they are the two bosses that are pretty heavily tied to Dark Souls 1. This is also why Soul of Cinder does as well. Now, Aldrich doesn't actually have a form technically. He's kind of like after, eating so many children and getting powerful, he ended up kind of becoming sort of like a sludge. So we're kind of beating up on it. So when we hit the tail end of him, we're hitting his actual body because it's more sludge-like. If that makes sense. But there's Aldrich for you, and that's how Deacons of the Deep tie in, because I believe some factions of Deacons of the Deep did kidnap children as well to feed to him. So yeah, a lot of that stuff kind of happening. Now, the only other cannibal that I believe is confirmed is Smo from Dark Souls 1. I believe Ornstein tried to help, Smo keep it in check, but I believe Smo was also a cannibal. So keep that in mind. But, yeah, there's Aldrich of the Deep, there's the old Demon King, and there's your there's your area comparisons. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is the last area comparison until the very, very, very end of the game, possibly. I don't think the areas are similar enough, though, so I probably won't do that. But again, thanks for tuning in. Keep in mind, going forward, we're going to still continue the Lord of Cinder thing. The exceptions to this rule will be Nameless King and Osiris Consumed King. We're going to cover both of those when we cover Soul of Cinder, because they are attached to the Soul of Cinder, and Lord Gwyn specifically. And then the DLCs, we are not covering DLC lore until the end of the second DLC. But on that note, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.